For the sketching task, I have completed 4 sheets of sketching. As you can see on the first sheet, I have developed one of the razors 5 times. The first sketch is the original idea and is quite simple. The second sketch, I decided to change the shape of the grip from a stripe to a more of an oval size, or oval shape rather. This is to match the shape of the user's thumb. For the third sketch, I increased the size of the grip underneath the handle. I did this to give the user more grip when using the razor. After I completed the third sketch, I built the razor in CAD and built a model of the razor. When doing so, I found the head of the razor wasn't very stable and would be very flimsy, so I decided to go back and change the design to a simpler and stronger design. It may not look simpler, but that's because you cannot see the inside of the razor. The original idea was to have the curved part attached to a ball inside the razor handle. This would allow the user to move the razor around their face with ease. I did end up finding out that this was not that useful, so I changed to a system that was much easier and much stronger. On the final drawing, I changed the design to the parts connecting the head and the razor. Although the previous design looks better, but it didn't work as well and was a little bit weak. On the second sheet, I have developed my second idea for a razor. This razor has been designed to be cheap and disposable. The first sketch is the initial idea, but I thought that the part connecting the handle and the head was pointless, so I removed it. I also hollowed out the handle for 2 reasons. 1, to make the razor lighter, and 2, to make the razor cheaper to manufacture. After all, I did design it to be cheap. The third design is simply to make the razor a little bit better. I felt like the razor was too blocky, and so I curved the head. This also allows the user to feel more comfortable when using the razor. It would also save on material. The third sheet is the sheet with my final ideas. Because they are my final ideas, I rendered them. Honestly, I'm not very good at rendering, which is why there was a little bit of bleed outside the lines. I also can't seem to get the hang of toning. The reason there was 2 razors is because I chose to redesign the expensive razor after I had rendered the first 2. Once I had finished the rendering, I decided to go with an expensive razor rather than the cheap razor because it's more interesting to look at and to design. The fourth and final page is the orthographic page. I wanted and needed to see what my razor looked like from more angles in order to effectively design my razor in CAD and with the modelling making.